Hello, fellow robots out there in internet land. I am Sobertron, and welcome to the next episode of my Let's Play series. So, in the last episode, guys, we discussed how our Guardian farm was nexificated. He made it infinitely better. I did added in more storage because this guy was full. Finished up that storage there. I did a little hour-long AFK session, and we got over a double chest of stuff and things. I think Cash actually just came over this for other projects, but alas, we will be leaving this area today. What I plan on working on today is actually something in the Nether. What I have noticed is I have killed 10 withers to get 10 beacons, and right now I only have 3 left. These 2 here, and I've got 1 more back at my base because other people have been borrowing them on a permanent basis. And right now we have a manual kill wither farm. So I need to make it a little bit better for us to get some skulls. So my first stop is the end, because I need a lot of obsidian. So I've arrived in the end with a beacon in tow because I need to dig out massive amounts of obsidian, partially for my project, but also partially because we are low on it. And it looks like somebody left a beacon here. And seeing as all the beacons on the server are mine, you might be coming with me when I leave. Which one do I want to take down? Let's just think I'm just going to take down the biggest one. I need quite a bit of it. Not a crazy amount, but, you know, it's getting to the point in here where we're going to need to summon the Ender Dragon again, just because this is the quickest and easiest way that I know how to get large quantity of obsidian. So I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes taking this guy down. And once I'm done, I will be back and we will talk about what we're going to do today. So I am back from my little excursion to the end, and I got a full shulker of obsidian, which is way more than I need, but I figured might as well get some for everybody else. So let me show you where we're going right now. So we are going to our wither skeleton farm. I know I said I need more beacons. I really don't need them, but it's nice having them, and everybody else keeps stealing mine. So just to reorient you guys, because it's only been here once, and that was back in episode 0, spawn is that way, our guardian farm is just a little bit that way, and we're just headed a bit north from there. So I actually haven't really been over here, since that, first episode of my series. You can see it's very rudimentary and basic right now, and we're not going to change too much of the platform itself. We got a few people online right now, so we might not get many spawns happening. I'm being a little dangerous here flying over the lava, but, you know, I'm pretty good with my wings, so that's all that matters. So what I plan on doing is making it so that we can access all 3 levels with some stairs to get these wither skeletons. We are then going to kite them down to an area here and eventually pull them through a portal. But there's some other steps involved on how we do this before. I've got some... I think I've got some nether brick up here in Shulker. Yeah, you can see there's a nice pack over there. So this is going to work out really well for us. So I need to build a few things. I think there was some up here. If not, I might have to. Oh, no. Perfect. Thank you. I was so scared. But yeah, I have to do a few things to prep for this build. There's all that obsidian. Mostly involving some of this. But I will be back with you guys shortly. And I'll show you a bit better on how all this is going to work. So I'm back, and I have quite a bit of progress to show. So I did end up making a tunnel over here simply because I was sick and tired of getting shot by Blaze. It's just cobble. I don't really care because it's gonna get reset once 1.16 comes out. But let me show you what we've done on the other side. DJ actually came over and helped me out a lot, placing all of these many cobblestone. I think I went through 3 shulkers worth of cobblestone to do all this. But what I've done is I've made some stairs up to the 3 different levels. So easily get in there, and easily what we're going to end up doing is trapping the wither skeletons in boats and then trying to get them to put on either a jack-o'-lantern or maybe an iron sword so that they don't despawn. And then when we're ready, we will kite them through this portal right here. And on this other side, we are going to have our awesome little kill chamber of creepers. What's called? I'll think of a name. I don't know. I have nothing yet. We'll come up with stuff. But I haven't gone through this portal yet. I actually didn't even light this portal, either a blaze, if they can do that, or a gas did, so I haven't gone through yet. So we're going to do that right now. Hopefully, it's over an ocean. My fingers are crossed that it's over an ocean, because I have not looked, and yeah. That's not an ocean. This that this is probably the worst biome this could possibly be in. Yeah. So, yeah, great, awesome. This is gonna be fun. So what we're gonna do on this side is we are going to create a dark room to get some creepers, and then we're gonna name them with name tags, and then we will do some crazy funneling somewhere. I might actually put it up in the sky just for reasons for spawning rates, so I'm not loading all of this craziness when I'm trying to spawn creepers. But I haven't decided that yet. I'm gonna talk it over with the guys, see what they think will work best, and I will be back once I've got something to show. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. This is really bad, but we'll make it work because this is where it is, and there's no moving it now. So after a couple painstaking hours later, we have this massive craziness in the sky. So let me explain what's about to happen here. Now, we haven't built our creeper room yet, but this is kind of the killing mechanism. So our wither skeletons are going to come through this portal, they're going to hit the water, and they're going to aggro that iron golem right there. Eventually, they will drop down into that hole, which isn't quite finished yet. I still got some redstone-y dispenser work to do here. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have a call button, probably near our kill chamber. And it's going to call a minecart, it's going to pick up a wither skeleton, he's going to come down this track, and then he'll hit this activator rail here, which will push him onto the only block he can go onto, which is this one. Tripwire will trigger, and then that piston will retract, and he will fall down the hole. Let me just show you really quick. I'm a wither skeleton. I go down the mine track, and trigger, and I fall. So this is the kill chamber. On this opposite side, there's a similar setup to that, where a creeper will fall down, charged creeper, and then we can stand out here and use our flint and steel and blow them up and get a guaranteed skull drop. Now, the next thing I need to do is build this creeper chamber, which is probably going to go right underneath it. I need to do some math on the distance it needs to be below. And then we're going to do a similar mechanism here, but we have to add a few more things because we have to charge these guys. So let me build the creeper farm first. It shouldn't take me too long because I've built many of these. I've built a massive one somewhere that way, I think. Yeah, so let me build this up, and I will come back once I have that thing done, and I have some water raiders funneling them to places unknown. So I didn't quite know where to put the creeper farm, so I decided I should work backwards instead and figure out where I want them to go, and then get them there. So I built this. I'm calling it the Creeper Coaster because it's pretty awesome looking. But let me explain what's going to happen here. So once we build our creeper farm, which I think is going to be over there, we'll use some water to funnel them into this chamber. And then once they're in here, this is like our first holding tank for them, just so we can build up a bit. Then we can launch a minecart. It'll go up this rail, and they'll drop down right here. Now that rail right there is unpowered. And this is where we are going to name them. So we need name tags, that way they don't despawn. So once they're named, we can hit this button. It'll send them up there, and then loop back around. I need to figure out some way to get these minecarts back, but that's later. Once they hit, same thing. Once they hit that activator rail on top of that redstone block, just like I showed over there, they're going to get kicked off, land on that block, and come down here. Now, this is the charging tank. We're going to have an iron golem out here, and he's going to be encased in some iron bars. And then that way, when a thunderstorm comes, we can stand back, throw our trident at him, and then it'll charge all the creepers behind this this wall right here. Now, once they're charged, we can then open up this fence gate. They should come right down here, up and back down, and this is our second holding chamber. So this is where we can store 25 charged and named creepers. That way, when we've got some wither skeletons ready to go, you can hit that button there, hit that button there. It'll send one creeper up, and then I'll put a button somewhere over here. Hit the other button, it'll do the same thing like this. It'll shoot out a minecart, wither skeleton will come up here, and then we will have the wither skeleton there, the creeper there, and then we can use flint and steel, blow up the creeper, and get a guaranteed skull drop. So yeah, this is fun. This took me not too long, but I just had to kind of figure out layout wise. So now it's time to build the farm. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to put it right down there. It seems the best because we can probably AFK here for creepers for a minute, and it's not above that mountain, which is going to decrease rates. This is a relatively flat area. It's going to be pretty high in the sky. I might actually put it a bit higher and just kind of tray them down with water. But yeah, we'll see. I gotta figure some stuff out, do some calculations, and yeah, I'll be back once that's complete. So I have finished building our small little creeper farm over here. I think, if I counted correctly, it's 62 spawning spaces total. One problem I noticed, though, right away was that this thing is creating a big dark patch on the ground, and we are within range of just mobs spawning down there. Sham's actually currently working on lighting the whole thing up as he battles some creepers. Good times. So we were able to get a few. I have loaded the system up a little bit with some hoppers, so let's do a little test. So hit the button. Dude goes up, comes down. We name tag him and run away very. Dang it. Okay, round 2. Let's try that again. Upper mine carts. I don't even have a name tag anymore because that was the only one I had. So we could name him really quickly and run away because that's how it works in real life. And then send him up this way. He drops down. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's try again. So this is more like test 27 at this point. I had a lot of issues with that little thing up there to kick this guy out the minecart, but it should be working now. Let me turn off hitboxes. So now I've tested it many times, you can see, with all those minecarts standing there. So name station, he gets named, and then he gets kicked right into the charging chamber. So then, oh, let me close that. So normally, that's the one thing we usually forget to do, is to close that trapdoor, and then we get a whole bunch of uncharged creepers, and that's bad. So at this point, we would have hopefully 25 in here. We would throw our trident, get them all charged up during a thunderstorm, kick that guy out. Now occasionally, yeah, this guy's probably going to stop right there on that block. Normally, you'll have a flood of them that will push them up, and you'll probably end up getting this last guy stuck. Eventually, he'll wander into this water stream here, which is fine. He's named, he's charged. See, there he goes now. Oh, just, come on, dude. It's like 4 more pixels right there. Eventually, he'll make his way up this bubble vader, and he'll end up here. So at this point, we'll have... Yeah, here he comes right now. We'll have our charged named creepers in here, so they won't despawn. So this is like a good... Even if you don't have any wither skeletons set up, this is a good... It's always good to charge them. We found that anytime a thunderstorm happened, when we did this before, we would fly over to this kill chamber thing of awesomeness. Just to charge the creepers up. I still have a bit to do over here with our wither skeletons, so I'm going to do some of that, and then I'll show you, hopefully, the final result. So I was filling up all these double chests with minecarts, and a thunderstorm finally came. So let's just do this. Let's do this right now, doing it live. Firing. Make sure, yeah, all the creepers were charged. Fantastic. And there they go. Okay. Cool. So while those guys do that stuff, I have finished up this wither skelly bit, and it's the basic premise that I've been showing you guys. You activate this button over here, it fires this dispenser, minecart goes, and he gets dropped off into this tank. And I have tested this already, so I know it works. Do I have my flint and steel on me? I do. So we can go ahead and test this live right now. Let me make a few more minecarts really quick. Just fill up this double chest right here. Fantastic. Okay, so I found that this is probably the best spot to activate our system. So we do a wither skeleton first. He gets picked up. He goes up and over, and we should see him right there. And then we do the charged creeper. He does the same thing. See him right there. And then all you have to do is use your flint and steel on Bob and explode him. There we go. Now, we should have a wither skull in this chest. And there it is. And just to prove that wasn't a fluke, let me do that again. We do one of each. There's one. There's two. Blow them up. Back up. Otherwise, you get blown up with them. And there we go. So now, we have a pretty sustainable wither skeleton farm. Yeah, hard to say. Very hard to say. And now all the other people on my server can stop stealing my beacons because they can do this themselves. Looking at you, Sham. I see you online.
What are you talking
about? Oh, okay. 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 But that's all, guys. That's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I really, really like making this thing, the Creeper Coaster. Creeper Coaster is awesome. I'm probably gonna stay here for a bit longer, cause yeah, I don't want people stealing beacons from me anymore. So I'm just gonna give them beacons, cause I'm just that nice of a guy. Sham. I'm just that nice of a guy. But until next time, guys, you have a good one.